live and direct. So 3, 2, 1, we're live. What is happening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Drive with Ian Grant podcast. As you can see behind you there, I'd like to welcome you all back, and sorry the episode is a couple of days late. It's just, unfortunately, sometimes life gets in the way, you know. These things happen, as we all know. But anyway, what's the crack? How are we all keeping? Has it been a harsh week? Has it given you a bit of bother? Sorry, I'm just keeping an eye out for my guest because she should be coming up here any minute. My guest today is going to be, of course, it's going to be my fiance, my wife-to-be, because, well, I'll get into it now, but basically this past weekend we were at Joella Truck Show. Sienna wasn't with me now. I was there on my own. Not on my own. You know what I mean. I wasn't with her. And I'll talk you through that briefly before she comes down. So Joella Truck Show this year was very good now, I have to say. I'd never been to it prior to this year's event. And one sip of coffee. I'd never been to it prior to this year's event. And I have to say it was a very good show. Now, everyone's going to say, Ian, boy, I didn't see you there. Where were you? We got put into the overflow field because we were late getting down on the Saturday, and they put me and about probably 40, maybe 50 trucks at the most in an overflow field across the road from the main section. And it was just a disaster. And to be honest, we could have been put in the other field later on, but it never happened. Lads parked up. As soon as I parked up, to be honest, and I realised I wasn't in the other field, I polished for about 13 minutes, and then I cracked the bottle and then I stopped. As did everyone else I parked beside, including one that was my brother, 2 guys that drive for us, a family friend, and then one of the driver's mates. So, and then another friend as well of my brother, Mr. Patton of Shannon Transport. Oh, and Jason, I forgot about Trevor as well. Trevor of Teltrans in Mullingar. So shout out to all the lads. That's who I was down there with. Good crack now, I have to say. Oh, and Henry as well. He's probably watching this. Sorry, Henry, I forgot you. So, yeah, basically, went down there on the Saturday, had a bit of crack, had a couple of bottles. Didn't get to see feck all because I was shaking hands and kissing babies, as the Guinness guru would say. I was meeting a lot of yous down there. I was having a bit of crack. How are you? We're waiting. We're all waiting for you, Sienna. Guest is coming to join me now, not that you can hear from the crackling of the stones walking towards me. How are you? Hi, Daisy. But anyway, Joella was good crack. We'll talk about that another time. Did you bring your phone? What's it look like on the camera there? Is it still going? You can talk, it's alright.
It's lit.
It's lit? You want to sit in and join me there? Hi, Daisy.
Yeah, looks good. What's the story with us on the helicopter in the background?
Well, I seen the picture in a box that was just out here, so I said, let me just stick it up onto it. You can take that pillow out if you wanted. I don't know why it's there.
It's for the dog.
How are you?
Actually, yeah. Put that on the floor.
Grab your mic here, good to go.
Okay.
How are you?
How are you?
How have you been since the last podcast?
Is this
We're live, yeah, we're rolling.
start?
Yeah, we're rolling, yeah. I've already started talking.
Oh, okay.
I warmed up the interview because we were waiting for Sienna there. She was getting herself ready.
Yeah, I was watching TikToks. I was actually watching this woman.
Yeah?
Nah, I won't tell you. It's too gruesome.
No, you go on, say it. Go on, doesn't matter.
So I was watching this woman on TikTok. There was like 3 parts. That's why it took me so long to get out here. I had to watch all 3 videos.
Is that the one that you're on about that she was squeezing her spots?
She had like a spot under her armpit, but it was like that size. Like it was like an eyeball. It was that big, and she was squeezing it. And I was raging. There was no part 4. She didn't even get to the end. Like.
Do you know what
Anyway.
I'm going to do? I'm going to give you my headphones, yeah? Because you need them more than I do. So you can hear yourself, right? We're doing
Okay.
It's a good thing we can do this live. People are cool with it.
It is live.
Well, no, it's not live, but do you know what I mean?
It is. I can't hear you. So if you ask me
You're
a
like-
question, I wouldn't know what you're saying.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Can you not hear me?
No.
What do you mean? Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
Speak into the microphone.
Oh, Sham, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me? Yeah. In your ears. It's a bit low on the headphones. That's the only thing. So, sorry, what were we talking about? Your one in our disgusting armpit, was it?
Yeah. I have to say I like the pimple popper TikTok, it's good.
Yeah, that's disgusting, Sienna. Why'd you like it?
I don't know, it's just pure satisfying. I actually watched another one last night and I was watching it for ages. And it was some Asian guy and he had like his whole forehead was full of blackheads. And I'm not even messing. I didn't even think TikToks lasted this long, but this TikTok was like 15 minutes. And I watched a full 15 minutes of this woman like squeezing the shite out of his forehead.
Did you see your man on TikTok that was taking the steroids now?
No.
And what it did to his back and everything?
Spots?
Yeah, you done a TikTok about it. You got like 300,000 likes on it there. I only seen it earlier on TikTok.
Yeah, I think that's like normal though. I've heard of that happening with loads of people taking steroids.
It's bad, like. Do you know what I mean? They're like, it's like looking at. No, do you know, I'm not going to say it.
Anyway,
bad for 'em.
what a gruesome topic.
Yeah, to start. So, how did you find the first episode after I went out? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good stuff.
Got savage feedback. Everyone was asking me about it.
Really, yeah.
Everyone was asking because you know the way your job, like the way we've been describing it, you sound like a secret agent, like.
I wish.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Oh, she works for this telecoms company, and
I
she
do.
travels around the world. Went to India, been to Wales. Was it Cardiff? Did I send you to that time?
No, I went through Cardiff. It was Newcastle.
Newcastle's in England, you fucking idiot.
Was it Newcastle?
It was Cardiff, you idiot.
Wales. No, I went through
She's
Wales.
riding the pillow.
Yeah, that's why I put the pillow down there, because it was at my back and I knew she rides it all the time.
My dog is after having her first woman's monthly thing that happened
It's
to
actually
women.
gross. It shouldn't happen to dogs.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's grim, but she's rampant. She's as frisky now as.
She's grand. Leave her alone. Anyway,
be
what were
okay.
you asking me there? Yeah, so I went to.
Cardiff. So what do you actually do? Are you willing to disclose what you actually do? You don't have to.
What, is it top secret or something?
Well, I don't know. Is it something you want to keep private?
I work for a global company doing.
MI5.
No. I'm a learning and development specialist,
There you are now.
which means that it's kind of like a supervisor of a teacher, but not a teacher, if that makes sense.
Can you hear that in the microphone?
Yeah, that's all the beers that Ben and Ian were drinking the last time.
Yeah, and Daisy's trying to chew the bottle caps off them. I didn't realise they're still on the floor.
I have to say, Daisy has a fond love of tin. She loves the tin, don't
Yeah,
she?
she's stone mad for a bit of metal.
She loves the tins. She eats the tins
She's
off
like-
the dog food, the tins off the beans, the tins off the hula hoops.
She's like Pat Connors going around looking for scrap metal.
Yeah. Yeah. So why did you ask me where? I
People
went
are
to
all
work?
interested to know. They all wanted to know what you were doing.
Oh,
So
interesting.
she works for a telecoms company and she teaches people. She's basically like
No, I don't teach people. I'm supervisor of.
Well,
the
she
people that
used to teach people. She was trainer, then supervisor, then supervisor.
Yeah.
And then
I work for a global company that works with loads of companies that you guys would know, but you don't know that we work with them in the background. So like Nike, Facebook, eBay, British Telecom, Neato, which are robots that hoover the floor by themselves.
basically every $1 trillion company.
Yeah, but
Do you
like
know what I mean?
global companies that are across the world.
Yeah. That's that then.
Yeah, they are.
So, what was I going to say to you?
I don't know. I thought you were sending me a list of questions.
I did send you a list of questions.
Oh, you just sent them to me there.
I
did
sent
you?
them to you on WhatsApp.
What's up?
Yeah, WhatsApp, the Teletubbies there during the week.
Let me see.
Um,
Oh, hang on, wait. When did you put these questions up?
Earlier on. There's not that many.
Oh,
of
this
them.
is the thing you were saying you're doing a solo podcast.
I was going to do a solo podcast and then I was like, I'm sure Sienna would like to do one. You like doing these, don't you?
Yeah, they're good, yeah.
It's a bit of crack, innit?
Yeah.
And we don't,
that's
to be honest with you, me and Sienna are always so busy, we actually barely get time to like sit down and just have a chat, don't we? But, like
no,
we do.
not really. We're always super busy.
So like it's nice for us to be able to sit down and not only have a talk with the two of us, have a talk with all yous as well, and yous get to sit down and enjoy it, and it's just all crack, really, innit? They're all mainly about trucks, like, so we'll divulge most of them. Cause look at them.
What's your dream truck?
What's my dream truck? I drive it.
Do you think it should be called a truck or a lorry?
Oh, that's the debate now.
Because, like, literally, depending on who you talk to, some people call them lorries and some people call them trucks.
Depends.
So,
Yeah.
for a while there, I actually did think that, like, a truck was like maybe a Rigid and that a lorry was an Arctic or something. I thought there was a difference between them, but it just depends on the person what they want to call it.
Think about. Some people call other things like HGV or truck. Like
Well,
some
you're
people.
just getting into technical terms there now.
Exactly.
Like if you're talking to the typical person in layman's terms, they mostly call them trucks and lorries.
Big van.
Yeah, big van, yeah.
So the fella, which question did you read?
I think it was the first one there. What's your dream lorry?
Oh, no, dream truck after the Volvo, Tubby IR. There won't be another truck after the Volvo, I don't think. That'll be the end of me driving lorries after that truck, I think. Comiskey Connor, are you going to go back doing a day in the life video? Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Is that like the Holland video?
No, do you remember it's basically like
Oh, just driving around talking and
do
stuff.
you remember the Blue calendar videos where I used to
yeah.
film myself from 5 o'clock in the morning when I looked like I just dragged myself out of a grave?
Yeah.
Yeah, them videos. Yeah, we'll do one again soon. Do you know what? These are kind of all based around lorries, so we'll ask all these at the end. Me and you will just have a chat instead.
Okay.
So what's going on in your world? How was your week? Well,
yeah.
bearing in mind now it is Tuesday when we're recording
It's
this.
Tuesday, yeah.
So how was your last 9 days?
My last 9 days. Jesus, I can't remember yesterday. How am I meant to answer that question?
Things.
What did I do the last 9 days? What did I even do the weekend?
Well, I was at
Oh yeah, I
Joella.
was up in Cavan.
So you were in Cavan up at the mother.
I was up with the mothers in the Cavan there now,
And she's feeding you spuds.
yeah, I had a lovely roast dinner and it was delicious. Then I drank a bottle of Prosecco and yeah, I played with Bella, which is my brother's fairly new French bulldog.
221 dog.
She's mental, absolute nut job.
Oh, she's a
Like
French
you
bulldog.
literally look at her and she starts skiting around the place. Like and it's gas because even she's waiting for you to look at her so she can do like laps of the house. It's hilarious.
That's like the other one, wasn't it, Lola?
No,
Lola
this
used
one
to
is
look
just
at you and just go,
yeah, yeah. She'd bark at you, but
with the eyebrows.
Bella is crazy. Like I'm not even messing. Any toy you have, she'd literally sit on your shoulder if she could. She's like, you should have seen her. She only learned how to go down the stairs there the other day. My mum said she just tumbled the whole way down the stairs. Yeah. Oh, I picked her up because I started the gym recently, so you know I'm part of the Fit Fam now, and I picked her up and I was like, Sham, you're only 10 kg.
And then they said, there are no more weights. But I was at Joella truck show there on Saturday and Sunday for what felt like about 15 minutes, and then I had to get up and go home. That was good crack. There's plenty of people there, met all the famous
Yeah, it looked
people.
like it took you a really long time to get down there, considering like you left here fairly early and then
See, this is the problem going anywhere with anyone.
you have to
It's
wait for people.
Yeah, you have to wait for people. This is why me and Sienna don't do great with friends, like, is because, right, no, this is nobody's fault, and the start of it being late was because of me, but, so, it all started off at, just say, Saturday morning around 12 o'clock. I was meant to leave here at 12 o'clock, didn't leave here till 1 o'clock.
That's typical Eno behaviour.
Yeah, then I had to go meet someone in Drogheda and pick up my new stickers.
What?
I got
Did you
new
get
stickers.
new stickers?
I got 10 of them, yeah, because I was broke.
Where are they?
They're in the lorry down there.
Oh, why didn't you take your own video when you put them up on Instagram today?
Because I was busy, Sienna, I haven't time. That was
interesting.
Roy Stickers that did them. That's why I shared his video, because he took
He's
the video.
from Drogheda, is he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you remember Shane? You remember? You know him. And Sienna does know him. She just can't remember. But so I went to pick up my stickers, and then the guy that I picked my stickers up off, he runs like Cars and Coffee in Drogheda, and what's the name of his Instagram? Fuck, I'm brutal with this thing. But anyway, he runs a Cars and Coffee event, and that's where I went to meet him. So of course I rock in the Volvo all shined up to bits, and then of course everyone's like, what the fuck is this thing like this fella coming in to steal the show, is he trying to better than everyone else, like, do you know what I mean? It was the funniest thing ever.
you went to a car meet in a lorry.
In a lorry, yeah.
Lol.
And it was, in fairness now, it was all clean and all, so it was perfect. But I went up and then everyone was like mad to look at or whatever, so I ended up waiting there half an hour, got the stickers, then I got coffee, and sure, then I was talking away, and then my brother Shane drives in behind me.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting him to rock up. I was meant to meet him at his house, which wasn't far away. It was around the
How
corner.
did he know you were there?
Because I told him I was going there to meet your man to get stickers.
Oh, right, okay. So
Anyway.
he was like, do you know what, Ian's taking
Yeah,
the
so then
pistachio now, I'm going to go get him.
No, he didn't even. He just says, fuck, I'll go around and fly around and meet him. So then we were there for he came, and then we were there for another half an hour.
So you nearly weren't going to Joella because you were enjoying
We might as well
the
have not
Carmi.
went. We might as well have not went. But
Yeah.
anyway, then it was like 1:15. No, it was after. Sorry, it was only 2:00. And then we go, oh yeah, we better leave. Because the lads are waiting for us on the nice road. Like,
Oh, I'd say they were fuming by the time you got there.
Oh, they were bulling. So we got down to the nice road at 3. And then we met another lad then in Portlaoise. We met Trevor then in Portlaoise. And then we all had to go get drink. So we went into Tesco in Portlaoise. All was parked outside. We pure
What were you all drinking?
what did I get? I got, you know the real skinny cans of Peroni. Did you ever see them? They're like, do you know the cans of Coke?
the can.
Do you know the new cans of Coke?
Yeah.
They were skinny yolks.
Why are you calling them new cans? They're like that like about 5 years now.
Well, sure, I'm not keeping tabs. I don't drink too much of it. But you know the skinny cans. So I got 6 cans of them, right?
Okay.
I got 2 cans of pink gin. I still have one of them left, right? And then I got what I thought was like a pint bottle of Bulmers, but it actually turned out to be a litre or 2 litre bottle of Bulmers. It was huge. I didn't even drink half it.
You didn't drink all of that, did you?
No, I didn't. No, I only had the. Oh,
but you mixed all 3 of them together in the one night.
And then I had the brew lager up there as well. I had 2 cans of that. But I didn't drink the Bulmers.
Yeah.
I didn't drink. I swear to God, I didn't. I drank about 3 sips.
The next day, you said to me, "I'm not even hungover."
I wasn't. I was actually grand.
And you mixed all 4 of them drinks.
Yeah, well, like the cans were only small. The 6
Okay.
cans, they were only small. They weren't even the size of a bottle. Then I had the 2 brew things, and then sure I was walking around talking to everyone.
And was there like what was it like? Was obviously everyone's there with trucks and stuff like that. I've been at that truck show in Camross. Is that where it was?
The truck run.
Truck run, whatever.
That was a busy truck run as well.
Okay, but anyway, I was at that. So, was there like coffee docks? Was there chippy vans?
Loads of stuff.
Was it like going to a
Huge.
festival?
It was actually really well put together as well. So we got put in the overflow field, which was like across the road, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we weren't meant to be there at all. We were meant to be in the other field, but anyway. So we got put there, us and about like 40 other trucks, and then like we just all parked up. And because we weren't in the main field, we all just said we did about like a grand total of about 12 minutes of polishing the lorry, and then we just stopped and all started drinking instead because it was better.
And
crack.
did you bring like camping chairs to sit in and
Yeah,
stuff?
Shane brought camping chairs. And Trevor, or like one of the other lads, Keith, he brought a gazebo. Then
A gazebo,
whatever they're called.
just in case it rained. Did he bring a barbecue with him?
We brought a barbecue, yeah. Shane brought a barbecue. So
What
funny.
did you have on it? Like
It's
sausages or
it's
something?
so funny. He had us standing up on, like, it was a proper barbecue, yeah, and he had us standing up on the catwalk. In the truck.
Like a real barbecue?
Yeah, I actually have a picture.
I thought you were talking about like one of them trays that
No,
you buy
proper
in
real
the shop.
barbecue. And we were on the M50, and so he was behind me the whole way down from Drogheda to the M50, right? And he rings me and he goes, here, just check me barbecue there. So he overtakes me, and the barbecue nearly falling off the back of the
What?
truck.
He had it just sitting on the back?
Yeah,
Did he
yeah.
have it like with a string or something?
Yeah, it was strapped down. And,
Oh my God. Do you have a picture of that? You'll have to insert that on the podcast.
Yeah, I will. I have a picture of it. I sent him a picture. I wasn't holding the phone or anything like that, right? Because I was driving. And I sent a picture of it. Fucking thing nearly hanging off. He goes, how's the barbecue doing? I says, oh, it's nearly going for a spin on the M50 there. It is. What do you mean? I says, I'll show you here now.
That is gas. I can only imagine. Imagine Emma like getting up and she's like, all right, you're away to Joella. And then she just turns around and she's like, why is the barbecue on the back of the lorry?
Yeah, no, she turned around and she goes, no, she's like, where's the fucking barbecue gone that we never use? Where is it gone?
That's gas. So it was good anyway.
Yeah, but I couldn't, Sienna, if I had to count how many times we stopped, it was definitely about 20 times.
And like, you know the way you were saying before you went, I think it was on your Instagram or something like that. You were like, oh yeah, guys, so if you come over, just say your name because I'm terrible with names,
Yeah.
which we all know you're absolutely
Yeah,
dreadful
fucking
with
shit with
names.
names, so bad.
Ian like literally meets someone, right, and they might go, how are you, what's the crack, my name's Declan, and then literally, I'm not even messing, it could be less than 5 minutes later, he's calling them like Bob. Which
Yeah.
is completely different to
Yeah.
Declan. It doesn't even rhyme with
Just
it or
doesn't-
anything.
just does not
So yeah, I definitely get that. But like, did you have many people coming over to you when you were down there?
Yeah, loads of people. Daisy, relax there. Yeah, loads of people, yeah. I was only,
And like, did you realise who they were?
I recognised a couple of people, and then, Daisy, get down. I recognised a couple of people, and then the rest of the people, I said, they're like, oh, hey, and all. And like, I know, I'm not trying to sound like big-headed or anything like that when I say this to you guys or whatever, but it's like, I can't remember everybody, and there's thousands of messages coming in. Like I can't retain.
Yeah,
them.
Ian's Snapchat does be flat out.
Yeah.
I don't even have Snapchat. I actually thought Snapchat was like a country thing when you were between the ages. Oh, Ian!
Daisy, get down now. Go on, get out, go on. Sorry.
Don't be pushing her away. She's grand.
Yeah, I know, but I just don't want her to knock the cables. Come on, stay down there. Good girl.
Yeah, she's fine. She just fancies me. She's a lesbian. What was I saying there? Oh yeah, I thought Snapchat was like for kids, but it's obviously not. It's like super popular in the culture environment.
Not even the culture environment. Everyone uses Snapchat, but
do you think Snapchat is used in like cities?
Maybe I'll tell you what it is. Maybe girls don't use Snapchat as much, but definitely fellas love Snapchat. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, as we were saying,
I'd say there's a reason for that.
Probably, I wouldn't know about it anyway. But basically, loads of people came up. I recognised a couple of people, and then I remembered a couple of people's voices because some people sent me voice notes and stuff. And then there was a few people obviously I knew, and then people I know from ages ago. So yeah, it was.
And was there like many kids there?
On the Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, like would people have gone like daddy and son sort of thing? Like would it have been a bonding thing where there was a few kids there?
Not even just daddy and son, like the whole family, like mothers and everything. Because there was like a fun fair and chip fans and trade stands, and then there was tractor pulling, and there was loads of stuff on. It was actually, in fairness, it was a good show to go to, like if you're like with the family and they needed a day out or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It was actually great, good crack, but. Yeah, it was hectic start to finish.
I was raging. I actually wanted to go to, there was a car show on in Slane Castle on Sunday.
I know, I seen pictures of it then. Some people sent me pictures of it then. Yeah, it looked deadly as well.
Yeah, it looked really good. I actually Googled it before I went, and I was literally just about to go. I was like, I'll go on my own, it's grand. And it stopped at 4:00. So I was like, there's no point going for the last hour because the place would have been cleared out by then anyway. People would have been sick of being there.
I know, yeah.
Look at the cobweb between that ring light there. Isn't that mad? There's literally cobwebs everywhere. The spiders are working around the clock, so they are.
Like, you swear, what was that film where the spiders took over? Do you remember years ago?
Charlotte's Web.
No, that's not fucking Charlotte's Web. No, there was a film, Eight-Legged Freaks. Do you remember that film?
No.
I think that's what it's called anyway. Where something happened in this lab. It was kind of like a real fucked up Spider-Man, except the spiders.
Oh, is it like Men in Black?
No, it's not. Well, kind
Men in Black had like spider creatures that took over the place.
But anyway, these big fuck off spiders. Anyway, I think it was called Eight-Legged Freaks. I think that's what the film was called.
No, I didn't watch that.
I had it on video anyway. It was fucking mad. These spiders got all mutated and they were like the size.
Isn't it mad that kids nowadays wouldn't even know what a video is? Or like if you handed them a video, like they just wouldn't even know where to put it.
What did you do with this? I don't know.
Like, I wonder, was it easy to switch things over from video to DVD? Because I actually have a video that I wanted to keep, but like, what's the point in keeping it if
what's the point
you can't have? Yeah, but you can't even have like a.
You want to be putting on an SD card these days?
Yeah, no, I know that, but like, I wonder, was it hard to switch it over? Because
well, I wouldn't say.
I'd say there's.
I wouldn't say it's like cutting the grass.
Do you reckon the price of video players will go up in like inflation and all that?
Do you remember everyone a couple of years ago went mad for fucking record players? Probably the same as that.
Yeah, or even like Game Boys. What was that? The PlayStation 1s. People went mad when they were re-released.
I got one of them. It was a PlayStation 1 and there was this game called The Getaway. Did you ever hear that?
No, I used to play.
It was basically like GTA, but it was based in London. It was fucking brilliant.
I think I had the PlayStation 2 and I played. What was that called? Bandit Crash. What's that thing called?
I don't know.
No, you couldn't hear that. But anyway,
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, that was it. And I used to play. Was it Forza, the car game?
Oh yeah.
And I really liked Nintendo Wii because Forza on that was better with the Nintendo Wii.
Sorry, John. Not you.
Yeah.
Spawn.
That's right.
Yeah, no, yeah. Right, I'm gonna just tip into one of these, right?
Tip into one of them questions that I probably don't know the answer to.
Well, sure. Look, come here. Won't it be funny if I answer?
Yeah, I only know about truck people. I don't really know about trucks themselves.
Is the Focus ST gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It was a good thing and a bad thing.
Explain. Without putting me in court.
No. It was not. It looked nice.
That was about it.
Yeah, but there was just, it wasn't. You know, when you buy something, like it'd be like going into the shop and you buy something that's meant to be brand new, but turns out when you bring it home and you take it out of the box with all the foam and all around it, there's a dent in it, and you're just like, do you know what? I don't want this anymore because it's not brand new. I thought when I was buying it, it was a brand new one. Do you know what? I don't even want one at all anymore. And then you just bring it back.
Yeah.
Simple.
Exactly.
It was like that.
But way more complicated, but kind of like that.
No, it was very simple. It was like that.
It wasn't simple.
Okay. Anyway.
It's not here anymore. It's now gone. And the caddy's not here either. Well, I do still have it, but it's in a field somewhere. First lorry you ever drove or did your test in, McCaughey 4000. Don't want to mess with him. He's 4,000. Don't you? The first lorry I ever drove was a DAF XF 95, and that was the truck I did.
Was it a 95?
No, it wasn't a 1995. It was the model of it was a 95.
Oh lol.
It was 06.
Is that the one with it was like manual and it had like all the gears on it and you had to flick flick the switch. Yeah.
So I'm so good at it.
Oh, the manuals are horrible, aren't they?
Well, it depends. Like in a truck, it's like
maybe a brand new manual will be different, but like I definitely don't like manuals.
Brand new manual
you
car
pull,
is just
you
so
pull out
boring.
of like a T junction, yeah, and you literally have to flick, and it's literally.
remember? Yeah, you
but
used
I'm
to
not
really,
even
yeah.
messing. It was like. I felt like we were going about 3 kilometers an hour until we got into like 6th gear or something.
Too many
Like
gears
it
to be
was,
changed.
yeah, it was just so slow. It was almost like embarrassing because if I don't know, it was just so slow.
Yeah, and you could grind gears now, especially in the older yokes that like the clutch weren't wouldn't be as good. You'd be there, and especially the 164 we had, the gearbox was fucked in that. So you go into third, it's just towards not happening.
Like if
so try fifth.
Wait.
Go back, flick it back down, back into
Yeah,
second,
I
and
actually
everyone's behind you
remember
like, is this fella taking the piss? Is this a tractor pulling this trailer or what? And,
no, it wouldn't be my cup of tea now. If I was getting a manual, I'd probably say skip a few gears. Like, do you know what? You can go.
I used to skip gears, sure. I used to go from second. If I was on the flat or going down the hill, go second just to start off it, and then flick the switch and straight to fifth.
Yeah, I know. I actually remember you doing that.
Yeah.
You'd be coming up to the traffic lights. Come on, please don't stop.
You go home with an arm like you're after wanking off a brontosaurus. I swear to God,
Yeah,
you go
I
home
don't
like,
know.
Jesus, my fucking shoulder's killing me. Especially after doing like a day like Cork or something like that, or like proper up and down hills and stuff.
Yeah,
You're like,
Yeah, but what I meant by skipping gears was not that like you actually skipped them. I mean,
just going third,
they
fourth,
should have
and
just
fuck off.
whoever created the gear stick should have
Yeah.
just said, "Fuck it, we'll just have
6.
1, 6, 10, and 12."
Yeah, sure. Why would you want any of the rest?
Just
of them?
skip
They're
all
only-
the other
They're
numbers.
only jargon. There's no need for them.
Yeah, like what's the point anyway?
Some of the trucks manufacturers made a simpler gearbox than that, but like
I'd say, would you say that if they made a simpler gearbox, they're harder to get if they go wrong,
yeah. So
and they're probably more expensive as well.
a lot of the gearboxes were called a ZF box, and they would have been very popular.
What's your thoughts on the mirrors that aren't mirrors anymore?
Oh, they're absolute
screens.
absolute wank. Imagine, right? So you know the mirrors in our house. Let's just say, like you go vanity mirror. Like you go up to look at yourself. Just check your hair, see if your dick is still.
Oh, you can't do that anymore.
If your eyebrow is falling off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine replacing that with an iPhone, right? And then fuck it outside. That's kind of what it's like. That's the easiest way to describe it.
That's
They're
actually true.
shite.
I'd say it is kind of like an iPhone.
It is, and like you know the way when you like have like just say your camera here, yeah. Sorry, just say there's your camera there. Right,
You're
and
taking your microphone away from your mouth there.
Sorry. So look, you know,
Jesus, that looks good.
it does look. Oh, just take a picture. I'll put that up there. But right, see the way you can see that there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't so if you look past the phone and we can see
Way
that
more.
screwdriver there in perfect light. You can see behind like the bottle caps and stuff like that. But in this, you can't see all that. That's what it's like. You miss all the important bits, the smaller things.
Yeah, do you know what it kind of reminds me of? So it would be like, someone driving in their car and they have their radio on. Or someone driving in their car with headphones on.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what it's like that's what I imagine it as.
Yeah, but
because you can't hear all the other noises. You can just hear what's in your headphones.
Yeah. And then they'll be like, oh shit, turn that down. I can't see.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
exactly.
This thing, I should have fucking sorted this out. Had to get the logo. See this TV and this whole combination back here is a pain in the arse because that TV just decides it wants to turn off every 20 minutes and I can't stop it. And anything else. But what do I think of the mirror cams? Yeah, they're absolute arse. They're such a waste of time. It's like electric cars. Another thing, just an absolute fucking
If you
waste
could
of time.
get your dream car, what would it be? A Chaser.
No. Oh, Chaser is only something that I could afford. If I want, it was. If I was
okay. I didn't know that. Okay, go.
Oh no! I actually can't afford it. Like, but that's a realistic dream car. But when we dream
Okay, right. What's your dream car?
a GT,
A Raptor.
No. Well, that'd be the second thing to go beside it. But a GT2 RS Porsche. Do you know the Porsches
A
with
Porsche.
the big? Yeah, Porsche. Yeah. Oh no! Well, either that or a Ferrari, an F12 TDF. You want to see what it looks like?
Yeah, show me. Show me this Porsche as well.
Oh, it's fucking savage.
Am I thinking of a GT? Is that
Three-
the
you
one
know
that
the
you had?
GT3
You had an air freshener that looked like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
Hang on, I'll show you now. How the fuck do you spell Porsche? Oh yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, I do like them actually.
They're absolutely savage. Sorry for this pure airtime that's not happening. See that?
Yeah.
Some rap about that. But that was one of them.
I don't know. Like it's nice, but I don't think it would be like your dream car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, this is the real dream. But like, you literally couldn't go anywhere and it'll fucking kill you.
Would you want that one though?
No, not that particular one. But I'm just pulling pictures up on Google here, seeing a fucking hell.
Do they look better in real life?
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Don't know. It's not doing it for me.
What's your dream car then?
I don't know. I'd have to see it.
I'd have a Suzuki Jimny.
No, that wouldn't be my dream car. That's like a. Do you know what? I wouldn't. I don't even think I'd get this brand new.
What car do you
Suzuki
drive
Jimny.
right now for people that don't know?
I drive an Abarth 595.
CA500, is it?
No. Don't ever say that.
Sienna gets so well.
I actually seen
call a
someone
car
that
for
I knew when I.
It's a
lived in-
595 Abarth.
Oh my god, you stink. Anyway,
I don't know. That was a dog.
yeah. No, I actually seen someone that I knew years ago in Cavan there at the weekend.
Don't name them because they'll definitely watch this 100%.
No, I don't think so. Like they're probably in their 50s.
Oh, well then.
But he drives a Subaru, so anybody from Cavan will know exactly who I'm talking about. But he drives around and he just loves a Subaru, and it's fresh, to be fair.
Isn't it
Oh
Impreza?
God, he must have it years, because he has it when I lived up there, so he must have it like nearly 20 years, I'd say.
Subarus are them cars that are real, once you're infected by them, like you'll never
Yeah,
get
but the
rid of
thing
it.
is still immaculate. So anyway, he drove by me and I wanted to race him. So anyway, took off, and then I seen him in the shop when we went into the shop.
You
What are you
were
doing?
talking to the top. Can you hear yourself in the microphone?
Yeah, I can hear myself
Sorry.
perfectly.
Right.
Excuse you.
Apologies.
But anyway, so yeah, I seen him and he was like, "Oh yeah, I was wondering who that was. Go buy me in the Fiat." And I was just waiting for him to say 500. I was like,
So he'll
if
be
he
there.
says
He'll be there.
500, I'll
Go
be
on.
fuming.
Go on, say it.
Yeah, but
So-
no, it's not a Fiat 500.
See, I guess real wound
It's
up with
not
that.
even. I don't even call it a Fiat. It's just an Abarth 595.
Yeah.
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 But anyway, I wouldn't get a Jimny. I really like the new Jimneys, but I wouldn't get one as a daily car. I'd want it as like a backup car. I'd want to
A
have
second car. That's
Yeah.
like your car to go out with your mum in maybe or something like that, or go.
It'd be like a car
shopping.
to collect the furniture and stuff like that. And
Well,
then
you
I'd
wouldn't
have
you
me
wouldn't fit too
sporty
much in
car
the
for when I'm going out and doing bits and bobs that I don't need.
To be honest with you, I wouldn't even have a Raptor anymore. I'm kind of not gone often, but like I like them, but I'd just go for a Range Rover. Just love Range Rovers. They're just so good.
Yeah. I like the old ones. I like the ones that are like 05,
Yeah.
06.
Yeah, I was only talking to Steve there today, and he says he's gonna buy one very soon, another one.
Fresh.
And I was there thinking, I was like, will I sell them?
His one was lovely, actually.
Oh yeah, it was gorgeous. A friend, me best mate had a V8 Range Rover Sport. Fucking, it was class. It was brilliant.
Did his one have like the steps, the side steps into it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
And he put the side lights on it.
No, don't remember that.
But anyway, it was really, really nice. I remember the day I picked it up, it was class. But I was gonna say, yeah, so if I was the Porsche would be nice, but that'd just be to sit in here and just to look at. Really, I wouldn't even drive it because or the Ferrari, it just try and kill you. Like every time you go out in it, it just try to kill you. Like the Ferrari is a V12, 730 horsepower or something like it, and it's rear wheel drive.
Do you know what? My dream car would be
Antichrist.
like a brand new Jap car, but I just don't know what it's called.
Brand new Jap car.
Yeah.
What you mean?
There's probably no such thing as a brand new Jap car. is there?
Like a chaser, like.
No, not a chaser. Hang on, wait.
Are you like on about the ones that we seen in Bali? With the big chrome
No,
grills
I
and
follow
stuff?
these girls on TikTok and they have fresh Jap cars. But I don't know what they're called. They all live in like Canada and all, and they drive them every day.
Probably all like Subarus or Toyotas of some description, are they? Could
You're
you be
asking me. I know what they look like. I just don't know the
Could
names.
you be a little more vague, please?
Yeah, if you want, no bother. Hang on, I'll find one for you now.
Bear with us, listeners. Sienna's trying to find these girls. Are they the girls? Are they on TikTok?
Yeah, they're on TikTok. I follow all boy racers on TikTok,
Yeah,
but they're girl racers.
Imagine you know me. I'm not a boy racer at all.
Following. I don't actually follow that many people, so it shouldn't take that long to
Actually,
find
here's
them.
a good question. What was your favourite car of mine that I had out of the whole lot of them?
My favourite car that you had was the R32.
The R32. I had a Mark 5 R32 Golf 5 years ago now. I think I had it converted into a commercial because the tax in Ireland is absolutely chronic.
Yeah, it was fresh. But the only thing was we couldn't really go many places because it was too expensive.
I remember one week I spent 350 quid in petrol to go to work.
Oh.
And that was when petrol was cheap. That was when petrol was like 120, 130 a litre. Like, that was nothing.
Maybe it's not even a new car that I want.
Definitely
I want a PS13 and I want a
PS13
Sylvia.
Isn't fucking anywhere near
No,
new.
that's not.
PS13 is nearly older than you are.
Yeah, I know. No, that's not the car I was talking about anyway when I was talking about it. I'm still trying to find it. Give me a second. Jesus.
Sorry.
Here, this is her.
Is she good looking?
Yeah, she is. I'm not gonna.
Does she get millions of views?
No, she gets hundreds of thousands of views. Like something like this. What's that?
Still. That's Supra. Brand new Supra. It's cool.
Yeah, brand new Supra. That's what I want.
I think I've seen her. Yeah, that's. Oh, no, not that one. But yeah, there's a couple of girls that have them on TikTok.
Yeah, that's what I'd
Supras
want.
are
I'd
class.
want a brand new Supra. Look
They're
at
not that dear. You could afford that.
How much are they?
That's it. So that's an S14 Sylvia, and that's an R32 Skyline.
Oh, I like all them cars.
Yeah, they're ancient. They're the R32.
No,
Skyline
anyway,
being
the car that I
1992,
was thinking
think.
of was a Supra. That's what I'd want.
The Supra, so you'd want a Supra. Anyway, that's that debacle settled. We had 20 minutes getting to the fucking point. So what's your plans for the next week? What are we doing the weekend, Sienna?
The weekend.
It's not going to be anything exciting now, everybody. It's going to be like, the most mundane thing that you ever heard of, but we love doing it. You're going to have to get your hair done next year,
Yeah,
aren't
I'm
you?
going to get my hair done. The end. And then we'll probably do some gardening. No, I'm going to have a list for Ian, because when Ian's not actually being a truck driver, he's actually a courier. He works for DPD. He told me that yesterday.
No, I don't. I work for fucking CPD over here, fucking Sienna, fucking police department. Do you know what I mean? Ian, can you go to... She said to me, right? So we live in Mead, right?
Yeah,
so
and it's actually not that far away.
Let's just say it's somewhere near Slane, right? Not far away.
Yeah, it's not far. It's not far from
right?
Slane, yeah.
And let's just say she says to me there on the way home from Joella after being away all weekend and all the week before, right? She says to me, this is now 7:30.
How long was the trip
Dublin.
from Tipperary to here?
Fucking ages.
Like hours. How many hours?
Well, we left at 3 o'clock and I didn't get back here till nearly 8 o'clock, so you tell me.
5 hours.
It didn't take us, it shouldn't have taken that long, but we stopped for food on the way home.
Yeah, but there you go. So that
And
was
then
your fault.
Then we had to go to the yard and then swap over. Anyway, so I was on my way back here. It was like 7:30 in the evening. I've been on the road all week, right? And she says, Ian, can we go pick up a table? I was like, oh, well, where is it? Kinda fucking gad. Nearly Mullingar. So it's nearly over an hour away. An hour and 20 minutes. And I said, Sienna, I'm not fucking going there. It's Sunday.
I did the measurements. It wouldn't fit in the apart, so I had to have the van.
Yeah, so, right? That's why
And there's actually another table. So if you know anyone from Kinnegad that does deliveries,
yeah,
and
up
you know
towards Slane there.
and you know anyone that does deliveries from Galway. No, not Galway actually. No, where was the other one that I wanted? Sligo. If you know anyone
in a scrown, right? She says to me there,
yeah,
Ian,
it's not that
on
far
the
away.
weekend there, could we she does this all the time, right? So when we first moved into this house, right, she says, oh Ian, can you get a van?
That was actually gas.
I want to go pick up
tell
wardrobes.
that story.
Yeah. So yeah, here's where this all begins, right? She thinks
right, and bear in mind at the time I lived in Donabate, County Dublin, which is on
it's on the very east coast. It's right on the beach,
yeah.
like. So she says, first of all, I had to get a van, right? And
the van was in Cavan.
Gilmore's in Kingscourt gave me a lend of the van. I was meant to do social media with them at the time. So they said, oh, yeah, take this van. They gave me, like, it wasn't even a new van, whatever. It was a van that got us there. Thanks very much, Gilmore. So, yeah, I always won for that. And then, so she says, Ian, I'm going to collect these wardrobes. And
and Ian said, yeah, no problem. We'll pick up the van.
I had no idea where she said, because I wasn't listening to her, of course. Like,
no, I said Galway.
You said Galway, right? So I was there thinking Galway, maybe,
Well, do you know what the thing was?
Loughrea, maybe. And then she goes, Oh yeah, I said so. Oh yeah, we were halfway there, right? And I still didn't know where
We
we
were
were
actually
going.
in Athlone when this happened.
Yeah, we're in Athlone. I says, Sienna, punch in the air code there into Google Maps and we'll see where this place
Yeah,
is.
because Ian said from Athlone it's only about an hour and 40
Yeah.
minutes or something.
Yeah.
So I was like, grand. And yeah, anyway, I put the air code in, and then I said, oh look, it's actually it's actually this amount of time to get there.
Actually,
and
it actually says like 2.5 hours away.
No, he actually goes to me, Sienna, show me that. You obviously put something in wrong. And then I gave him the phone and he started effing and blinded. Fucking Clifden!
So residents of Clifden, I was.
And the funny thing was, as we were on the way over there was an orange weather warning, and we were in like was it a crafter or something? So it was like a high van.
Sprinter, yeah, Mercedes Sprinter.
Oh yeah.
So we're at Athlone and she says, this can't be right, Ian. It's saying we're like 2 hours and 45 minutes away. I was like, sorry, what? Give me the phone. And fucking, not even Clifton Village, the fucking far side of Clifton.
Ian
so you
said it
couldn't
was
get
actually
any
closer
further.
to America.
Yeah, it was closer to the States than it was to my house at the time. Do you know what I mean? Near enough. Shh, yeah, turn on silent. Come on, be very professional. So she goes, yeah, we go out to Clifton there. So we go out to fucking Padarine or whatever his name was on his thatched roof.
I think his name was Patrick.
House. Yeah, lovely fella, right? But I got there.
And Ian was here slagging him.
Yeah.
Because he had a Gansey on. Like, he had a proper jumper on.
He had a jumper
and
made
Ian
out
was
of
like,
hair.
Fucking
on.
fella out there, and he has his jumper made out of his sheep's
No, he
wool.
goes, no, I didn't say that at all. What I said was, I went out there and I opened the back doors of the van or whatever. So I was fuming, right?
Oh, yeah, he offered him a cup of tea.
Yeah, because we were really tight for time at the time as well. I had to get back to do something, right? And I got there, I was fucking fuming. I was in bad temper and I was starving. And we were broke at the time.
I think it took us like 10 hours.
Yeah, but we were broke at the time because we hadn't even got
we
the
were
house yet.
actually
We were
saving
saving
for the
so I
house,
had no
yeah.
money, right? And I get out there and he goes, being real, genuinely nice, he goes, would you like a cup of tea wished? And I just says, a fucking cup of tea. I says, I want a fucking discount. He didn't know
Ian was
He didn't
fuming.
know what to make of me.
The poor fella, he probably didn't know what to do.
So sorry to
I
you.
was like, sorry about him. We're just going to take the wardrobes and
fuming.
we're going to get out of here.
And the wardrobes are a heap shite as well, and they're still in that house there today, and I still look at them every day and I go, fuck.
No, they're actually good. If anyone wants some solid oak wardrobes,
Yeah,
they'll be selling them
vintage
there now.
wardrobes.
Yeah, no, they're not even vintage. Ian.
I don't know.
They're not vintage. They're actually
Sienna,
antique.
Yeah, antique is another word for shite no one wants. That's what it's called.
No, it's
Yeah,
actually
it
another
is.
word for fancy.
No, it's not. It's for shite no one wants. That's what it's called.
No. Okay, anyway.
That's why it ends up in them
we'll
fucking special
agree
shops.
to disagree on that one. Okay, anyway.
So she just springs on these destinations. Oh, can we
Yeah,
go
but
here
they're
and pick something up?
adventures. You need to go on spontaneous ventures. And then
I go on spontaneous adventures every day. I'm a truck driver. Like, I could be anywhere. You'd never know where I'm going.
Yeah, I know, but they sound shy because you have to go pure slow. And then, I want to go on a good spontaneous journey. And while you're on the journey, you can pick something up as a souvenir and bring it home with you.
Sienna, I can't even afford to get to work most weeks. For
But
God's
anyway,
sake.
there's
Hey! The dog's
what's she
after
got?
stroking something out of a box there.
She's got a
She's
lovely
after baiting the
napkin.
tripod there as well. Do you mind? Come around here. Come around here. Come on.
Give me that. Give me that.
But so yeah, Sienna likes bringing these random trips on me. So I was on the way home from Joella. It was about 7:30 when I left the yard. She rings me. Can we go to Kinnegad? Like an hour and a half in one direction and an hour and a half in the other direction. Well, it probably isn't an hour and a half. It's pretty a stretch. And maybe an hour in each direction. And I was up for work at 4 o'clock the next morning. And I said, Sienna, I'm going to let you guess the answer. What is it? Begins with O and ends
He
with
says no all the time
Yeah,
anyway.
too right.
Yeah, but the other time I actually got him to
I don't
collect.
get paid to do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't do it if I'm getting paid.
I got Ian to collect me 56 railway sleepers before in Kilkenny as well.
Yeah.
Was it Kilkenny?
Mooncoin, yeah, in Kilkenny.
Yeah.
So I had to go down.
And it was gas because he brought them back on the trailer, and me and him
Yeah, it
had
was-
to carry all 56 of them up and down our driveway. We were literally in bits after.
And our neighbour, next door neighbour, is a farmer, and he got a brand new teleporter at the time. And just as we take the last one off the pallet, like, because I don't like to be a...
He's actually done that a few times.
He's done it a few times, yeah, when we need them. But I don't like
No,
to...
it wasn't him. It was all the other neighbours. We have a few neighbours
Yeah,
that
we have
have
a few neighbours that
equipment.
have them. Yeah, exactly. And... Oh, stuff. So we take the last one off. There's about 100. Well, how many sleepers did you get? 100 or something?
No, I got 56.
Anyway, they were heavy as fuck, right? Especially when you're carrying them from way down there all the way up here. So anyway, take the last one off. Me there with the taking trailer outside the house, and neighbour drives past, bobbing along in the teleporter. You should have gave me a ring. I would have taken them off. I was like, please stop.
Yeah.
What? See, isn't it hard to say? That's why I try and keep saying it to you. I can't hear it, so I
You
don't know
just
what's going on.
forget.
But anyway, and then when we got the stone down that time.
Oh yeah, our wheelbarrow has done some amount of tonnage.
Our wheelbarrow this year has done at least 60 ton of stone.
60 ton.
Well, between that stuff out there,
30,
then the Goldie stone.
40.
Yeah, about 60 ton of stone.
Yeah, about 60 ton of stone.
And then the bags then as well you got.
And it did about. Did it do about 180 kg of bark as well, I'd say?
Oh, sure, Jesus, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but it has a flat tyre now, so if you know anyone that's selling some good wheelbarrow wheels, we need a spare.
That wheelbarrow has done some mileage. Some more mileage than my lorry has.
It's a good joke.
Yeah, some yoke. But, so basically, anytime we need a forklift or a teleporter and we don't like being a burden, I don't like asking my neighbours because I just don't like people thinking that we're using them for something. They drive by and they go, you should have said something. We could have came down with the tractor, with the spit on it, or the teleporter, or the, what was the other thing? Another yoke up there as well. So, yeah, we've done some serious labour to our backs.
Yeah.
And we've travelled some mileage to put ourselves through some absolute torture in that house. But the wardrobes are going in the bin.
No, they're not. I'm actually going to sell them. So I was being dead serious about that.
Oh, stop. There's nothing for free around here, I tell you.
Yeah, I'm selling a bed as well, if anyone wants.
We're not selling the bed, Sienna. We just got a new bed, and it's the size.
I wasn't actually talking about that bed. I was talking about the other bed.
Oh,
the antique bed to go with the antique wardrobes. But yeah, we'll sell the bed too if anyone's looking for a
My mother
bed.
just gifted us a bed, right? And I swear to Jesus,
it's too big.
It's the size of a small county, like.
Yeah, I'm not even messing. Like, I don't even feel Ian getting out of bed in the morning. And the cat and the dog and everybody, the rest of the family are in the bed with us, and you can't even feel any of them. They're all that far away.
Yeah, me and Sienna have become pen pals. We have.
It literally feels like you have your own double bed. Like, you can proper sprawl out like a star on the bed. You won't even touch anybody.
She has to WhatsApp me to see if I'm still in bed.
Yeah.
Oh, stop. And then she wants to get rid of that now to put in
more
more
wardrobes. It's too big, but I want to get built-in wardrobes, so.
So, yeah, basically.
Back to a
once you get a house, right, and you think to yourself, the television's gone off. Don't worry about it. So, you think to yourself when you get the house, you think, it's going to be easier from here. No, it doesn't. It only gets going when you get the house. Isn't that right? And
but you just keep thinking of lists and lists and lists of more things that you want. So, it's just ever going.
So, whenever, for you young people out there, we used to be you, right?
Your dog is about to like run after someone there. See that?
Fuck her, she can run off someone. I'm sick of her.
Is the wheelie bin down there?
Yeah, but
we had to block off our gate with the wheelie bin because the dog likes to go on her own spontaneous adventures.
Do you mind not interrupting me in my own podcast?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I can't remember what I was saying.
What were you saying? What were we talking about?
What were we talking about just there?
We were talking about
Back to the questions.
No, what was it?
I don't know. Anyway, the dogs.
Oh, we were talking about furniture.
Oh yeah.
And you're talking about being young and all the different things you have to get for your house.
Sorry, my brain just had a pill. So when you're a young person, right, and you're buying a house with your beloved other, right, put a skip outside the thing for about 2 years and don't leave it. Don't let it go. Just leave it there for about 2 years, and then once the 2 years have passed, get rid of that
another skip
and get a bigger one. Yeah, the next time. So
that's gas.
When you're buying a house, man, some disaster. If you want us to talk about like how we got house stuff and how we got our mortgage and stuff like that, we'd be open and honest, which is like if you want the truth, boy, Jesus, me and Sienna give you the truth.
Yeah, we bought a house during COVID, and Pat Kenny robbed Ian's cliff.
Yeah,
his cliff.
Yeah, Pat Kenny watches this YouTube channel, or not this one. This is the podcast one, but he watched the other one. And he robbed a bit out of my video.
And he put it on the radio.
Yeah,
people were ringing Ian saying, "Oh my God, Ian, you're on an interview on the radio."
My nanny rang me and says, "Oh Jesus, Ian, you were on with Pat Kenny there." I says, "What?" I remember I was in bed and
yeah, we were like, "What is going on?"
I was like, "Wasn't on the fucking radio." I was like, "You sure it was me?" "Oh yeah, it was you, yeah." And then I had to go back and watch the show then the whole way through. And then he robbed a bit out of me clip. Cheeky bastard! I didn't even get credit for it or nothing. I think that video. No, was it that week? No, it was up a year. That video was. Anyway.
Yeah, it was actually up a long time.
Pat Kenny's a fan. Anyway, that's the main thing.
Yeah, Ian's in there now.
I mean, I was in RT then after that. Maybe that's what happened.
No, I think it was before, wasn't it?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was before.
Sienna, if you had the choice between a 770 Scania or a Renault T-High, what would you pick?
I know what a 770 Scania is, but I don't know what a T-High is.
I'm trying to reference something now because I did have one for a video before.
Which one?
to Renault. And I had the Scania obviously as well, but
I just like Volvos, to be fair.
that's a good answer, isn't it?
No, I actually seen a really nice Volvo in King's Court there on...
Was it blue?
Yeah, it was blue. Do you know it?
Yeah, it was pretty Powers news. They got a 750.
Oh, it's fresh.
Yeah.
I actually was thinking it was going to Joella, but I was like, this fella's going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, no, he got one. It was a similar looking to mine.
Yeah, it was
Coming out
very
looking at mine.
similar to
Yeah.
yours, but
So
it
he
was
has
blue
he has
and
a
it
lot
was
of
really
lights on it and
nice.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to the Powers there in King's Court. That's nowhere near where we live. We live in Slane. All right.
We don't live in Cavan.
I know that, yeah, but I'm just saying, you seen Powers' lorry.
Yeah, well, I was driving on my way to Cavan.
Exactly. See? That's what I was trying to say. Did you record the podcast with Don? Unfortunately, that never happened, and I'll give you a couple of reasons why. So, number one, I got down there late, and Don was on the sesh from 10 o'clock that morning. So, in order for me and Don to do it, basically put it this way, the Saturday, I couldn't really do it because it was too hectic, and plus, I don't like putting people on when they've had a few drinks because it's not responsible of me to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want people on.
Yeah, but you don't want people saying stuff that they didn't want to say on your
Exactly,
podcast.
that's what I mean.
So imagine you did that. You got someone on absolutely
and we
locked, and then they said something, and you put up the podcast.
And Don
they might tell you to take it down.
Don wasn't absolutely locked at all. Like
that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
That's why I'm just clearing it up so people don't think that. Now Don was well up for it, but I just said, and I was wrecked as well, and I only got there, and then there was people all coming up and whatever, blah blah blah. So I just says, no, we'll park it and we're going to do it on the Sunday instead. And then of course Saturday was an awful party, and it didn't stop until about 4 o'clock in the morning. And there may have been some buggies nearly written off. I had nothing to do with
Buggies?
that. Do you know, like the petrol buggies, like next door neighbours one?
What? Who brought them to the...
The people who organised the event, and they were all racing.
Oh my God. That sounds deadly.
Oh yeah, it was funny, right? And they had tippers on the back of them, so they put people in the back of it, and then they were tipping them over on the way down the road.
Jesus.
This may or may not have happened.
I can just hear claims all over the place.
Nah, there was no claims, but it was funny. So yeah, there was an awful party, and I didn't even see the half of it. I was told after that it sounded like great crack. And then so the Sunday came round, and I didn't get out of bed. Well, I got out of bed about 9 o'clock, and I was actually not that bad. I wasn't really hungover because I hadn't that much to drink, as I just said earlier on. But I rang Don. All right, Don, how are you? Lad. That's all I got to know. Oh, lad. I was like, you all right? Oh, lad, no. I says, Don, do you want to reschedule it for another couple of weeks? Yeah, lad.
So the question is, when is the podcast going to be?
With Don, hopefully, maybe not. So we're away next weekend, are we?
We are going to Milan Formula 1.
We're going to the Grand Prix in Monza, yeah. So we'll keep you updated on that. We might do another podcast over there. That'd be a bit of crack, wouldn't it?
Oh my God, imagine we did it there live. We're documenting
Yeah, we're
it.
there. Oh, yeah, I was going, that's all you hear. But
I can't wait for the party. There's like a party on the last day apparently. The woman in the travel agents was selling it to me.
Yeah, she was like, oh my God, Sienna, like it's only 17 grand this holiday, like, but I swear to God, it'll be the best holiday ever.
Yeah, she was like, oh, there's always like a concert on the last day. Like I think at the last one there was Ed Sheeran. I was like, Ed Sheeran? Is there anyone better than that?
Ed Sheeran.
I don't like Ed Sheeran.
But me and Don are going to do the podcast hopefully the week after that, because we're not going to England then after that, are we?
No, we have a weekend, and then the next weekend after that, we're going to Diddley Squat Farm.
We're going to Cantork the weekend after Monza. So,
where?
Cantork. It's in Cork.
Oh, that's where Dawn's from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to go down to Hotel Cowboy down there, and we're going to go down and have a podcast down there, and then we'll go for a few drinks after the podcast, like responsible.
Is Hotel Cowboy, is that where he makes that like famous drink that he has?
No, that's called Ronnie's Bar.
Oh, and what's the drink called?
The Cowboy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
would you think it would be in the Cowboy place if it's called the Cowboy?
No, Don's
What's
the
in the drink?
Port.
What is port?
I've no idea.
Is that like some kind of
It's
whiskey?
like sherry. Do you ever hear of sherry?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's... I've no idea. Could be wrong. Blue Wicket and vodka.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I think that's all that's in it. But Don was telling me all about it. I actually tasted the Cowboy down there. He gave me a sip of his one. It was lovely, actually, in fairness. Do you know what it tastes like? Do you remember the red slush puppies?
Yeah.
Tastes a bit like that.
Oh. I thought you were going to say like the red cola bottle squares that you used to buy in.
No, it didn't taste nothing like cola bottles.
No, okay.
But hopefully me and Don get down there, and well, that's what I'm planning on. If Don's available that weekend, I'm sure he won't be. He'd be very busy.
Who's going to drive you home after that?
You, obviously.
Me?
Yeah, all the way from Cork, boy. Is that the furthest you'll have ever driven?
To Cork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, I think that's nearly wrapped up an hour, has it? Jeez, probably has. I'm just going to double check. One sec. Probably not even recording much.
Lol.
Oh, jeez, we've a couple of more minutes there to kill.
Okay, right. What's the next topic?
I'm presuming it's going to be something about lorries. Just going to take a wild guess and say it's something to do with a truck.
No.
Your experience with Volvo trucks. The new one I have is absolutely fantastic in every single way, apart from a few ways.
The plastics?
The plastics? Oh, you mean the bumper that I took off before I came on holidays?
No, not that. The thing that the trailers go over that keep getting scraped.
Oh, the painted mud guards was a terrible idea on my
Are
behalf.
they not called plastics?
Yeah, they are plastics, but they're called mud guards.
All right.
So that was a terrible idea on my behalf. However, they look cool as fuck, though. So that's the main thing. When the trailers.
Wait, what people do? What colour does everybody else get? The black.
Like just grey, normal plastic, yeah.
Oh.
Or like another colour, whatever. But our colour is white, so it had to be white, like.
Yeah.
So anyway, then the infotainment system is kind of a bit wank.
The which?
The infotainment system, so the radio and the digital dash.
Is that what it's actually called? An infotainment?
Infotainment system, yeah. So the information entertainment system.
Are you making that up?
Why would I make it up?
I've never heard anyone say that.
Yeah, it's the infotainment system, right? Then the steering wheel decided to stop working the other day. All the buttons on it just decided to not do anything at all for about an hour. Then some weeks it just forgets about your phone. It's been with since it was brand new. Then I have to reset it all. And then with the sat nav that I had on it, just out of nowhere decides to poof be gone. It doesn't
It doesn't have a sat nav now.
No, just
And is that not like an option that you pay for?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it was paid
And
for.
it just disappeared.
It came. The truck came, and it wasn't on the truck when it should have been on the truck.
Yeah, you brought it back. Got it put in.
Rectified the situation.
Yeah,
Put it back
I remember
on.
you showing me it, and I was like, "Ooh, that's cool."
Yeah. So Volvo put it back on for me, and then literally had about 2 months, and then poof, the Volvo goes, "Fuck off! You're not getting sat nav." And now it's not on it now, so now I have to bring it back to Volvo and get them to put it back on it again.
Oh my god, they're gonna be sick of you.
They're gonna be sick of me.
Yeah, because of the truck making you go back.
Well, I'm sick of that. But yeah, other than that, the truck itself is fantastic. I love the truck. I love how it drives. Love how it handles. Love how it looks. You like how it looks, don't you?
Yeah, I like how it looks. Yeah.
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 There we go. That's sorted, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just pure fresh. Ian, stop. I could smell the last one lingering over to me. I don't need a new one.
The dog is making funny noises down there.
No, it's not the dog. I can see the dog. She's about 20 yards away.
Anyway, so yeah, that was the Drive at IG podcast.
It actually went into my mouth. Oh my god.
So,
Ian.
hang on, is it bad?
Oh, fuck off. You're disgusting.
So that was the end of the Drive at IG podcast. Sienna, thanks for joining me again.
You're welcome. No bother.
No bother. Yeah, so guys, I hope you enjoyed that
No
episode.
bother. Sorry, I was just trying to get that taste out of my mouth.
Come back.
Oh my god,
it's
no.
lovely. So yeah, thanks again for watching, lads, and we'll see you again next week. So ta-ra or bye-bye.
Ciao.
Ciao,
Bella.
Yeah, we're going to Italy next week. Ciao, Bella.
Ciao, Bella.
Right, good luck, lads. Thanks a million.
Bye-bye.